All right, folks, we got a very, very, very special combo kit here. All right, now we know about a lot of new Ryobi stuff that's coming out, right? December 10th, they're having some event now. I guess all TTI companies have gone to that now since it worked so good for Milwaukee and their MPS 2020. Not really. But anyway, we know about the 40-volt power supply, power source, or you want to call it 40-volt generator. Should finally be making its appearance after being announced 2 or 3 years ago. So, a couple new lawnmowers. Really, it's like every year they come out with a brand new OPE line. It's kind of weird, right? New trimmer. Um, I think they're coming out with a tiller. Crazy. But anyway, getting back to their 18-volt platform. Now, this is a pretty good deal here. Now, I want to talk about it, and I want to thank Jonathan for sending this. Now, you get the drill. You get the impact. Now, this impact is basically your heart impact. Okay? I just showed you the other day the kind of differences between the Heart brushless and the Gen 1 Ryobi brushless impact driver, where they have a selector on the back. Okay? This one, I don't believe has a selector. I'm almost positive. Well, here's a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's nothing back there, man. All right, but it's a little bit more compact than the Gen 1 Ryobi. They never include that Gen 1 Ryobi impact driver in any of these kits for some reason. It is big, but it has a very slim handle. It's pretty comfortable, but again, compared to some of these newer impact drivers that are out, it's definitely, pretty big. But to this date, all right, now the new HP might have one, but that was your only way to get a selector on your impact driver, was with the Gen 1. All right, now brushless drill, and remember, inside the chuck, right, you have that little bit holder inside the chuck. All right, you're going to get a light, but you're going to also get the brushless recip. All right, two 2 amp hour batteries. All right, so all right, pretty good. $249. Now again, we've seen some other deals where, hey, we're getting a whole lot more for the price. And I'm going to be honest with you, this is really for that lover, but we're going to be able to do something with this. So just stick around. All right, so you get a free gift, right? Up to you, whatever you want to get, right? They have an impact driver, an old school one. I don't know what's going on with that. This is their 3-speed. So they got the Gen 1 if you want to get it. They have a brand new, if you follow my Instagram, I posted up their new HP angle grinder that they're going to be coming out with as well. You can get their brushless circular, all right? And you're going to save $20 on it. All right, you got that light. You got a 4 amp hour battery. You also can pick the bandsaw if you want. And they're calling it TTI. The bandsaw is called TTI. I'm going to pick it only because it's the most money. Now, you can get this, guys, and still spend $250 and be like, oh, it's not that bad. All right, or if you want the circular. But this is probably going to give you the best price for the 4-tool kit. So you're getting 4 tools, 3 brushless tools, 2 batteries, a light, a bag, a charger, 164. All right? Pretty darn good. But if you want, the bandsaw, okay, $85, right? We just talked about, some of these, the new Rigid came out, right? I think it's $199, right? $249. for the DIY people, you know, you don't really have a lot of choices until really this came out last year for a bandsaw. Now, I just did one on the M12 this morning. That's an option. But, you know, again, for the DIY person, someone who's going to use a bandsaw once every 2-3 years, to buy a DeWalt, to buy a Makita, to buy a Milwaukee, you know, didn't really make sense. So really, until this came out, no one really offered a bandsaw. And it's only been out a year. Now, obviously, Rigid just came out with one. But, you know, if you're in Ryobi's platform and you have a lot of these tools already, you might have the impact, you might have the drill, you might have the recip. Hey, you could pick up one of these other tools, whether it's the circular saw. Again, to get the bandsaw for, you know, $84, pretty good. And you can keep all five. Like, if my point being as well is, you know, for a 5-tool brushless combo, $249 is not really that bad, is it? I don't think it is. All right, they make me take this out too. All right, let's try it with the circular. And you could pick, and like I said, maybe you're looking for that light, right? You maybe looking for the ratchet. I mean, let's try the ratchet. How much the ratchet gonna cost? You're probably not gonna save too much on the ratchet, but well, $20. So instead of 80, it'll cost you 60. All right. I'm gonna see if I can do this a little bit quicker. I want to edit that. All right, here's the circular. $65 for a brushless circular saw, guys. And this actually is cheaper at $163. I think it was $168 with the bandsaw. That's because this has $20 off as well. So, you know, any one of these tools, guys, again, you're in Ryobi's platform, you could pick up, there's 15 different, you know, you could do 15 hacks if you want. I mean, they got the jig with the orbital jigsaw. You got the grease gun for $139. I mean, let's see what the price reduction on the kit will be then. All right, so this will make it pretty much the cheapest, $159. All right, or you can get the grease gun for $89. Now, if you know me, this was my grease gun I was going to get. I was just waiting for the deal. And I probably would have gotten it with this deal. But, as you know, on Cyber Monday, they had the Milwaukee M12 grease gun kit for $129. So I did purchase that for my person. So I'm very happy. I can't wait to get that in there. Yeah. All right. So good deal, guys. Ryobi hack. Enjoy it. Have fun with it, guys. It's a good one. Peace.